this is Mark. By the way, ignore, don't panic about the porn stash. That is for charity. He's doing Movember, and because I'm really subtle, there's a link in the description bar below, and you should donate because he's looking like this for charity, and
thank you.
It's a bit wrong.
Thank you for really pointing that out and helping to make me feel so much more comfortable about it.
Yeah, he loves it really. No, the plus side is, in the next video, if it's after
Please,
this,
4
right,
days,
he's going to look so much better.
Thank God.
And
I hope so.
less like a creepy pedo.
No, you can't say that.
No, I said you look like one, not that you are one. Do you
Just
think
to
I'd let
clarify.
you near my kids or have a baby for you if I thought you were one?
That's really
ED,
odd.
go over there. Yeah, no, I'm not that sweet. Anyway, so we're very mature.
Yes. We're very grown up about all of this.
Yes, I should definitely be in charge of 3 children and having babies for other people because my maturity levels are well up there.
And you'd give them one to me. That's
Yeah, I know. This is great. But lots of people in the surrogacy community have said that we've got a really good match. They're like, you two together really works well. And I'm like, because we're both mentally fine. Edith.
Hence the Disney stuff.
Shh. And obviously everyone knows I'm like Harry Potter #1, Disney #2. Hence the Disney kitchen. And he's Disney #1, Harry Potter #2. But there's a mutual love for geekness.
Yes. Anything
Dorkdom.
geeky.
Yeah,
Doctor Who,
all of that. Yeah,
sci-fi.
No, I'm less
fantasy.
Doctor Who, but
Well,
definitely sci-fi.
You have got a Doctor Who bathroom.
That's Darren, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
but
do
it's still
like
in your
a bit.
house.
Yeah, I do kind of like it. But I was the one that decorated it for him actually
Exactly.
because I'm a great wife.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to go through some of the questions I got on Instagram because I did post on there. What?
No, I wanted to explain why there's only one of me. One
yeah. One, because I'm so fat I take up half of the screen and there's not room for a third person.
The reason why is because my husband, bless him, really doesn't like being on camera. Yeah, so he kind of made a bit of a, no, that's not for me. So I will be doing it all for us.
I have mentioned that I think before that it was only ever really going to have you and you're the only one that really talks because he's not into that. Yeah. And that's fine. Like, it doesn't bother me.
I still think we should try and get him in for live testing.
It would be great if we could, for his sake, years and down the line, because like David and Morris are not really massively into being on camera, obviously, but they still do watch the testing and they are like, oh, we're glad we've got that now. Yeah. Or they lied to me, I don't know which. Yeah, and anyway, he doesn't really want to share the limelight with anyone. If he could do this video on my channel without me, I think he'd be happy.
I'm not that cruel. I'm not that self-centered, really. Honest.
No, he's not. He's fine. I wouldn't match with him if he was. So this is going to be a very, very long video, and we haven't answered any questions.
It's fine.
So first one is Amber, who, by the way, I posted this up on Instagram, and it was not even 4 seconds later there was a comment. I was like, Jesus, Amber, chill.
She's on it.
She's in there.
We like that.
So, what role do you plan to have in the baby's life? Whatever, really. Just going to see what happens. Generally, I'm planning on annoying them for life. But I don't know if there's a specific role. Like with Seth, I'm just Lisa. When he gets old enough to understand, he'll probably know. I think it's the same. I don't know if you're going to make me Auntie Lisa.
I feel like, because in my family it's always been like special, closer friends are always referred to as auntie and uncle.
I had that growing up. So I don't think David and Morris are not British from birth, so it's
exactly.
You know.
So I think you will probably be Auntie Lisa and Uncle Darren because we're
aunts and uncle
more than just
anyway.
Friends.
So yeah.
You're more than just friends.
Yeah. Well, I bloody hope so, because labour hurts. Okay.
Yeah,
you know,
C-section. How does that? Well,
that still hurts. I think designer vagina, probably not going to push his kid out and ruin that.
See, she's like Victoria Beckham. For anyone who knows me, that means she's like a Spice Girl. God, I can't believe I just said that.
On camera. Yes. Lives forever. How did your IS decide to go down the surrogacy route? I'm not looking at camera, sorry. Okay, so when we first decided to look into the whole children thing, we kind of looked at all the different possible avenues. We looked at adoption, surrogacy, and maybe even fostering at one point, and it really came down to our ages. Because obviously I'm a little bit older and Mark's even older than I am. You're a little bit older than what? You're like 12.
What? Oh, shut up.
He looks 12.
Yeah.
But his husband's old as. No, I'm kidding. Because he's not.
I love that that's the video.
Yeah, I know. He's down the shop with Darren. No.
He looked at the pros and the cons on what was going to work best for us. And I think it came down to we felt that adoption
wash your face.
Probably wasn't for us. It's notoriously difficult anyway, and time kind of felt like it wasn't on our side, maybe.
They thought they'd find a stranger and knock her up. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just ruined that a little bit, sorry.
Yeah, so it was literally, I would say, we just looked at all the different options, weighed them up, and surrogacy was the best that worked for our situation and where we wanted to end up.
Edith, go and watch your face.
This one.
She's poorly today. She's had a fever and she seems fine now because the cow pulse kicked in and she's had a good sleep. From the lives you've created and happiness of the IS, what is the best thing to come out of surrogacy so far? For me, it has to be the stories from other people. I've had a few now, messages from people who said that I was never going to do surrogacy, it all sounded really, really scary, and you just cropped up on YouTube, or I think the main one is she said it was a related video underneath I've been reading about IVF and everything, and one of your videos about being an IVF came up, and I saw it was surrogacy, and I was never going to do surrogacy, and so, my child's weird, so she decided to click on it anyway, which she doesn't know why, she felt compelled, and she watched me, and then she started to watch some other videos, and she was like, do you know what, actually, this is a real person talking about real surrogacy, it's not the scare stories, it's not the sensational stuff. And so she started to like read up on it, and she spent a couple of months weirdly watching my videos, which when I read that I was a bit like, okay, a little bit creepy, but no, in a good way. And she bit the bullet and she signed up, and she was literally messaging me to say, thanks to you, I've now got twins, and I never would have had them because I never in a million years would have done surrogacy if I hadn't come across your videos, and so you were partly responsible for me having my family now. And I honestly like properly welled up at that message because it was just so genuine and so lovely. And I've had a few people now saying, you know, if it wasn't for your videos I wouldn't have maybe pursued surrogacy, or I wouldn't have been a surrogate.
Well, actually that's kind of ties in for us, because obviously part of the
God, never work with animals and kids. Edith, go wash your face, please. Or an Edith who's somewhere between child and animal. I'm kidding. Kidding.
Ouch! Shade, that's nasty.
Shade.
When we started looking out at everything, and we told a friend about what we were planning, she kind of went, oh, I have a friend who does surrogacy, and pointed us to
randomly does YouTube. Go find her.
And so we put on the videos that you've all seen already. And I think the first one we watched,
and they didn't run screaming. It's weird.
The first one we watched, I think it was the, might have been Surrogacy Expenses, or it was the one that's in two parts where you're talking about
basics.
Surrogacy Basics. There we go. That was the one. And straight away I was like, whatever happens, I need to meet this girl. She's incredible.
Oh, seriously, that video is like mind-numbing even for me. I'm like,
it worked.
I can't watch myself.
We learned so much so quickly from just those two videos. So go on the links.
They are very long. But yeah, no, I suppose in comparison to how you could learn. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've got face recognition, so I have to keep lifting my phone up to my face to get into it. I'm not used to this.
You will keep showing off with your new iPhone X.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, so yeah, that was kind of how we pursued you. That was not how I meant.
Okay, so Leah Gale, I assume that's how you say your name, sorry if I'm getting it wrong. No, Edith. Do they come to the scans, midwife and birth? How often do you see each other in pregnancy? So that's person to person. For me personally, it also depends on each match. So yes. I think you're planning on being there for everything. Also because Edith's in love with him. And his husband.
And, yeah, I was going to say.
Edith does have to approve everyone I look to work with, because she's a good judge of character. Yeah. She's really not really a good judge of character, let's be honest. She would be friend with anyone, but you know.
Yeah, so that for us, that's definitely the plan, and I think it kind of, you should try and be there as much as you can. Obviously, it's not always going to work depending on situation, but for us, it was important for us.
There are some that don't bother doing anything. Yeah, they're just like, let's knock you up and hand me a baby when you're done.
I think it's I'm trying to be serious. There's an element of
enough.
No, it's fine.
No, don't encourage it. Edith, do we grab people like that?
It's all about
someone's mad right now.
Supportive and being there, and I mean, why would you not be at the scans? That would be weird.
I didn't know. Yeah, no.
But then, like I say, it depends, because each situation is different.
With the last couple, they didn't make it to the 12-week scan. they didn't make it to like 12-week scan because, you know, they couldn't get down with work and everything like that. It wasn't an option. And I'd already moved it once, or I'd moved one scan before, and I couldn't really move that scan, and it just, I'm sure I rang up and there weren't any other available scans until after because I got the scan so close to the scan date.
Easy tiger.
They didn't have any available dates, and if we waited for the next available date, it would have been after the window to get the NT scan done, so we wouldn't have been able to get it done. So they paid for a private scan a couple of weeks later, or a week later. Edith, go sit with George. Alice, wrong child. Let's see. Go and please sit with Alice. Pretty please. Pretty please. I'm gonna have
Molly needs hugs.
Edit this out. Yeah, go give Molly a hug. She loves that. Please, because I'm going to have to delete all of this from the video now. You're making it harder. Go, because you're not being a nice little girl, are you? You're being cheeky. Cute, but cheeky. Right. Aberdeen Lushy, what made you decide to become a surrogate, and did you have any problems with extended family when you first said about it? Surrogacy was what made me become surrogate. I don't know. I honestly don't remember a specific thing. Probably quite a bit to do with friends, like the whole Phoebe thing, and just... As I said before, I'd heard about it, I think probably again, it was probably friends, but I remember being told that I might not be able to have kids at one point. That when I want to have kids, I'll worry about it. So then Darren and I started trying, and I wasn't ovulating, which we now think was because of the implant on, like the implant you have in your arm that is a contraceptive injection, not injection, a contraceptive device. And I wasn't ovulating, and I just like, prayed to God, please God, if you let me fall pregnant, I'll have a baby for other people when I'm done having babies, please, I promise you. So if you let me have this baby, if you let me have a baby, I will have all the babies for the other people. You know, I'll be a surrogate, I'll be good, I'll pay back. My husband's coming in frozen, he's all right. I brought it down with chocolate donut, like a good parent. And then so I was like, no, okay, do you know what, I'll be a surrogate, please just let me have a baby. So then I got pregnant, and I was like, oh my God. And then I miscarried, and I was like, if you let me have fall pregnant and stay pregnant and give birth to a baby, I'll have all the babies for all the people, I'll be a surrogate like 3 times, please, just please let me have a baby. I will have, actually I think I was like bargaining, I'll have as many babies for other people as I have for myself. If you please just let me have a baby, please God, let me have a baby. And I fell pregnant with George, like I found out about 5 weeks after I miscarried. So I was like, that was it, that was set in my mind then. I mean, I'd already said to Darren when I was 16, when I'm done having our babies, I'd like to be a surrogate, because the seed was already there. But that really cemented it for me, that I just, it was nothing, it was a blip, and it wasn't infertility in any way. It was 15 months trying and then 1 miscarriage. It wasn't exactly a haunting story, but it was enough to really give me that passion, that fire, that no, this is something I'm gonna do. You know, nothing is gonna stop me from helping people if I can. So that's what I did. As for family, yes, there were a couple of things. Some people were not okay with it. Some people decided to get quite angry about it, and that is their prerogative. They have every right to feel however they feel. But I made an executive decision to not care about the fact that they didn't agree and do it anyway. Yeah. But it's all worked out for the best. I mean, my sister to start with was very much didn't want me to do surrogacy. She didn't want me to give away her niece or nephew or whatever. I think there was some mixed emotions, not in a bad way at all. And my first IS was so completely fabulous that after meeting them at a couple of parties, she did a complete 360, and she's now donated her eggs. So, you know, she just saw that, you know, she just saw the family and the happiness, and she's like, you know what, actually that was amazing.
I think that's half of the battle, is that the reason people are against it or freak is because they don't really understand it. So it's easier to put your guard up and go, I can't deal with this because I don't understand.
I don't feel comfortable with this because it's lack of knowledge, I think, in some ways.
And once they know what it is you're doing...
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, because I mean, we've not had negative from family, but we've had a little bit of... We've had some very interesting questions that I'd rather weren't asked the way they were, maybe.
Oh, if someone asks if you're going to hump me, because I can tell you right now that is not going to happen.
No,
I'm almost hurt.
It's because you always get that question, oh, you know...
Why are you going like this? Oh, Edith. Yeah, no, she keeps trying to photobomb or video bomb. I don't know what you call it.
I've had the which one of you's going to be the dad quite a lot, and it's like, well, both of us. If you're asking me which one of us is going to be the sperm donor, that's a different question.
Yeah, but that's
being
nobody
the dad,
else's business
exactly.
anyway.
That's the point. But,
Edith.
We get that one quite a lot, and it's.
So which one's going to be the real dad?
Yeah, which one's the? But which one is the real dad?
And you're like, but why does that? You know, do you ask when a straight couple get pregnant? Do you? Edie's trying to do a boom mic here. Do you ever say to them, "Oh, is it actually your baby, or did you use a donor?" I mean, it is inappropriate.
That's what I mean. It just feels like an inappropriate question. It's not the nicest one to have.
Yeah,
especially
also
from family.
it shouldn't matter.
Or friends.
I hate that. That was Darren, by the way, that did that, not even Edith.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
What can I say? I know exactly. I know why she married him.
Holly Bobs, do you keep in contact following the birth, and are you involved in the children's lives at all? I still see Seth. I went to his last birthday party, still meet up with David and Marius. We still meet up with David and Marius and still see him and everything, and that's really, really nice. Still message David. In fact, he actually messaged me this morning. We just chat normally as friends. The other baby, Finley, no, I haven't seen him since he was born. I did get a beautiful bunch of flowers on his 2nd birthday and a thank you note from my IPs, which was really, really nice. But they chose to not really stay in close contact, and you know, that's fine. That's the thing you get into surrogacy. You don't have any rights to the child after you've had them, and if the IPs choose to stay in touch, then great. If they don't, then that's fine as well. It's really got to be what works for everybody, and I'm for the most part pretty laid back. I prefer staying in people's eyes because I'm nosy. But yeah, it's not a stipulation.
She already knows that we've already made it abundantly clear that she will be in our lives.
And one of my friends has decided she's going to be a godmother, which I did say I'm not sure that's going to work.
It's like, I don't know this person.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to be your birth partner and I'm going to be the baby's godmother. I was like, not even I get to be godmother, and I'm going to give birth to this kid, so I don't see how you think you're going to be one. You know? No. So I think that's it, and also because Edie is done with being polite now. Yes. But obviously she's sick, so I'm being a little bit nicer than I would be. I'm using it as a mic. Thank you, Edith. So yeah, we're going to get off because this is, I've got some editing to do, but we're at 20 minutes.
That's fine. It's my mug, your mug. They're looking at us. Video friend. Because that's really good parenting, isn't it? Use the in-betweeners references.
Yeah, we have to do that. Surrogacy friend.
She has no idea why we're finding it so funny.
That's good because
so yeah, because if she had.
No, but I have accidentally called someone a bus. Anyway, not in front of the kids, so it's okay. So we're gonna get off, and any other ideas for videos you want me to do? Any other questions? If I missed out anything, because I think I got someone like Facebook and that, so I might have to do a second video.
I feel like we should go shopping together. We'll go to Disney store.
If you're payrolling it, I'm there. If you're not, then it's before Christmas.
Actually, I do think we should go and check out that new Harry Potter thing in Tottenham Court Road, is it? Yeah. Because
I'm going to stick this somewhere far away.
Yeah, I think we should do that in a video. What do you think? If you think we should do that,
let us know.
Or if you want to see that, tell us.
Or if you think we should just do a video, we just sit down and chat crap, because we can do that too.
Easy. Just film our usual visits. Because that was the question, wasn't it? How often do we visit?
Oh yeah.
At least every 2 weeks.
Yeah. As we're sort of getting to know each other, we're just also because they're not that far away, so it's easy to sort of build up a relationship, and then from January it's going to be a little bit more regular for obvious reasons. Not awkward at all, that one. No. Please come around my house too. Anyway, we are going to see you all soon. And yeah, take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.